Hello, I think this should work. Let's see. Wait. Here. This time wait, before I explain anything. Let's just okay. Yeah. In some seconds, billions of people will see your ugly face. No, your camera is not enabled. Oh no, we can't share your ugly face. Enable your stupid camera. I have no camera. YouTube. Let's see. No, I don't want to hear my own voice. My own voice is horrible. Hey, I actually found the right game. Okay, yeah. Version 1.52. I have no idea what that means. Well, basically, I'm apparently, I don't know. Oh, either I'm stupid or anything. I just felt like really playing this right now. I just felt like playing it. I don't know. This is problem. Just feeling like it should probably not be the reason to play something, but I've never played through this. I've only once played it, I think, and actually I don't think I raged or anything, so I wanted to see if maybe now I can get myself to rage. I don't know how long I have played this game on the day that I played it first. I think 2 hours.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
What?
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the car.
Are you talking about the thing that I just started the game new? Please, come on, I want them. Fuck the dialogue.
If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it.
Let's see.
If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Let's see if that was really me who didn't rage on that day, or if that
Thanks
was
for coming with me on this
else.
trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to
I
stop.
just might have
with
to
the
take a
game.
break because my hands
Don't
are
worry,
getting
I'll save
real
your progress
sweaty.
always, even your
I'm
mistakes.
slipping off my mouse right now.
This game is a homage to a
probably
free
not gonna
game
look
that came
at
out in 2002 titled
No,
Sexy Hiking.
come on, please don't.
The author of that game was Jazzuo, a mysterious Czech designer.
Wait. I need to make you quieter. You're talking into my monologue, you motherfucker. Yeah. Now we can't hear it. This is good. I don't know. Maybe you can hear him. Fuck that guy. Who needs him? If you okay, yeah, I'll only one again. Let's take this.
For the joy of building them, than as polished products.
Come on.
In a certain
yeah,
way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game.
I just need to.
It's built almost
Stupid
entirely
sweaty
out of ground
hands.
and recycled parts.
Sweaty hands.
And it's one of the most unusual and
Sweaty
unfriendly
German.
games of its time. In
We've
it,
got a
your
sweaty
task
German
is simply
sitting
to drag
here.
yourself
What is
up
he
the mountain.
doing here? You should go fuck
That
himself.
climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that
Oh,
give the game
freak.
its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed.
I can still remember that day when I first played this game, and then I was just like so in the game that I suddenly noticed, oh, the magazine I use as a mouse pad just almost dropped from my table.
It might take you an hour to get over that tree. A lot of people never got past it.
Maybe an hour, and just so you know, I never finished this game, and I have already passed the tree. I only went over this tree one time.
Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
Yeah.
The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential.
Well,
to the
I've
act of
seen
playing,
Markiplier
and it's
play
authentic to the process
this
of
one,
building
and
a game about it.
I felt kind of bad watching it.
Funny thing happened to me as
A
I
lot
was
of people
building
probably enjoyed it, but I
I'd have
somehow
an idea
felt
for
bad
every
that he had to go through
build it,
all this
test it,
rage.
and it would usually turn out to be
That's also why I
unreasonably
stopped
hard.
watching it
But I
and
couldn't
instead
bring
played it
myself
myself.
to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into
Wait a second. Yeah. My mouse pad is slipping off, in other words, my Lego magazine or whatever the fuck that is. Who cares? I probably can talk a bit more this time than on my last stream, because this time no pills and shit. Actually, wait, the day on which I had that stream, that was the day I also played Getting Over It. I just remembered. Yeah. I think, yeah, I was at this part a long time, then I had no problems at the next part, and then I fell down, I think, yeah. Probably most people are here because, oh my god, he's gonna rage, I can't wait to see the angry German. The angry German. Ich werde euch alle umbringen. I speak German, I don't know. Also, I might sound a bit better or worse, I don't know, I got myself a software called Voice Meter Banana, which is a certain program that is supposed to make your voice, let's say, better. Let's say the quality of your shitty €2 microphone, sorry, for the euro, I'm euro and stuff, let's say $2 microphone into, well, let's say just better, just make the quality better. I, for example, am currently using one of those that gets shipped with a PS4. That's really what I'm using as a microphone, because I haven't got one better. You know, these headsets that get shipped with PS4s, I don't know if that's still being done. It was with, it wasn't my PS4. Wait a second. It just might fall down for a second.
Once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by as seconds.
Come on. Yeah, you can do that. You can do it.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. Now vastly
Fuck the
outnumbers
internet.
and
Who needs internet? I mean, really, who needs internet? I mean, I'm just streaming on YouTube. I'm totally not using the internet. Why the fuck am I talking about this? I really want to look at the chat stream, a stream chat, not chat stream, right now, but fuck it.
Be music, be philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity.
Yeah, that's also why it basically 90% of the current games use internet and aren't B games. So much about internet is a giant pile of shit. Oh whoa! Yeah, sometimes the internet is a giant pile of shit. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Oh yeah, I always fail at this part. I always fail at it. It's so well, annoying. Maybe.
Discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten.
Honestly, I feel like some people might think I've played through this already, but actually no. Okay, I've come to this part, but I've never come past those stupid cardboard things. My English is not enough. Mein Englisch ist nicht genug. Nein.
That's gentle, that lets you churn through it, but not earn it. Why make something demanding?
That's gentle, but not earn it. Oh my god, that sounded so wrong in my head. Come on, come on. Take your big dick out of there. Also, why does this thing bend? I just noticed that this freaking thing actually bends. You are a wood bender, Harry. I don't think you know what I mean. Gandalf. Come on. Come on. Yeah, give the thing a hug. Give it a hug. Give it a hug. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Yes, that's good. That's good. Now, rotate and up here. Oh my god, I'm getting so hot in this thick pullover.
That's
a deep frustration. Oh, you sound sad. You're so sad about me. Yeah, keep your empathy. I don't need it. Don't worry. I don't need it. I wouldn't even care if I fell down here, probably. I think I once actually let myself fall down on purpose. Not at this place. Yeah, yeah. I know. I just remembered why it turned off the narrator. He's kind of sassy. If I have understood what the meaning of sassy is, which I probably haven't, so just don't listen to me. I'm stupid. Come on, come on. Mouse, don't give up on me just because my hands are sweaty. I know you already lost your stupid combat. Sorry. I should probably be faster at muting my microphone, which I actually didn't even take the time to do for this. I mean, for the sound I just made. I think I actually... Oh yeah, now I remember why I was a bit better at this, because at that time I was with one hand eating chips, which was basically satisfying. No, it wasn't actually. I mean, how would it? No, it wouldn't. Okay, good to know. I'm just talking to myself. I'm just doing that one. No, you know what? I'm not really. Come on, and jump. Come on, come on. Finally. Yes. Come on. Yay! Progress. Oops. No. Yes, that's good. Come on. No. And oops. And nope. Fell down.
Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Don't fall out of my hand, mouse. In a rage intensifies note. Wait. I feel like there's probably feedback. I have no idea. Honestly, I'm just gonna check. Is there feedback? Is anyone even not feedback in the way of watching? There's when did I actually start? I have no idea. Why am I checking here? Yeah, stupid getting over a stream. No, that's not the game. Sorry.
It's not the falling down, but the staying down.
Yeah, why does this guy not take fall damage? I want to have fall damage so that I die when I fall too deep. Yay, finally. Going down the road, feeling bad. I don't even know.
Get nasty, boy.
Yeah, come on, music.
Going down the road, feeling bad. I'm going down the road, feeling bad.
If the stupid music has copyright, then fuck you. I already turned off my music, although I don't know if they can copyright claim me or some shit. Oh no, it's yodeling. Oh, I hate yodeling. They know how to make me rage. For sure. Yes, some tasteful moans. And climb. No, don't. Stay in my head, stupid mouse. Stupid mouse of mouseness. So many particles, it's... Then get off your knees. No one likes your knees. Yeah, you just need to keep your calm, then it gets a bit easier. I think. I have no idea. I'm just doing this. I'm not even raging. Although I feel a deep hotness in me, but that might also be the fact that my window is closed and it's fucking hot in this room. Says the guy who lives in a part of Germany where it just snowed 2 days ago, and who has kept his window open for 2 days, I think, but now it's closed. So maybe I've just gotten used to the coldness.
$10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet.
What?
$10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated.
You sure you're singing English and not French? Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas que bon, je dis. Don't listen to me. My French is horrible. Mon français est said my French is, and then it just stopped and didn't know which adjective to use. Also, I had no. I could. Oh yeah, I could have said mauvaise. Mauvaise. I don't know. Oh, I just thought someone joined my the stream in a call because it sounded like someone used someone's microphone. Yeah, stop with the moaning. We're not having sex. Oh shit.
Soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears.
Oh come on, not that part. Hey, don't start quoting people. You haven't accomplished anything except this stupid game and talking about this stupid game. You're basically doing a self-advertisement in your own game about that game. You're making commercials about a game in a game by gaming. Game. Let's call it the getting over itception. Oh,
the pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal.
I want a microphone as good as yours. Come on. Also, what did you program to know that I just fell down? Have you some kind of thing that that plays a new dialogue every time I fall a certain amount of Y coordinates, and then all people that rage at this game are just like, why? Although this is a 3G game, maybe it's the Z coordinate, I'm not sure. I've used too much Blender. I think there is Z that goes up.
Me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
Quiet conscience, William Shakespeare. He shaked the beer, and then he was Shakespeare. No one's joining the stream. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I can't check this time. I'm not. I don't have a second desktop.
And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now.
Yeah, you mean optimism? Just say optimism. The thing that you don't have. No. Port blues. Oh, this all sounds so old. Oh no, don't remind me of stupid music lessons at school lessons, like school music lessons. For some reason, they want us to make a whole music thing for a movie. I think with Frank Sinatra. I have no idea. I have no idea of that movie. It was some black and white movie without sound, and we were supposed to make music for it. And how the fuck are we supposed to do that? We don't have any musicians in our class. We barely have anyone who can even play any instrument. We can maybe play a xylophone, that's all. I can play the guitar, luckily, but I use an app for that. I still can't write a fucking music thing. I don't get it. Why do they want something like that from us? That just makes no sense to me. There's so much that bothers me on that part. You can see the pain. You shouldn't be able to see pain. You probably mean blood. That's called blood, not pain. Pain. That's pain. Pain for my throat. Oh my god, that laughing sounds horrible. Come on, yeah, you can do this. Yes! Walking on the road feeling bad. Walking down the road feeling good. Come on, yes. This looks good. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, yes. Come on, let's see some progress, Jordan. Give me some progress. Don't fall down, you motherfucker. I said, wait a second. Oh my god, this guy must have some incredible stamina, being able to do this shit. I mean, he has to lift his own body weight plus English vocabulary, not enough. Plus English vocabulary, yes, that's totally what he has to carry. My English vocabulary, although that shouldn't be too heavy. My vocabulary is not that wide, but my dictionary is wide. Actually, no, it isn't that wide. It's just one of those basic dictionaries that doesn't even have the word dick in it. I don't know. I don't even know if it has the word dictionary in it. Just imagine that, a dictionary without the word dictionary in it, or at least some translation of it. Going down the road, feel bad, or actually, sexily climbing down the road, feeling bad. I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I can. So I'ma just do it. I mean, no one's gonna stop me or anything. Yay! Fell down.
I am not there.
Hey,
I did not die.
I'm not there. I did not die, but I'm the one who will make you go into that grave. I'm the one who's gonna bring you into that grave. Or no, maybe some other people that actually raged at this game will do that. I wonder if there are other people that didn't rage at this game when they first played it. Now I can't get this song out of my head right now. Freaking shit. Oh, frick. Frick. Hoopsie dipsy. Whee. Reflect the past to see the future.
To live is to suffer.
To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche. I can do better German than you because I am German. Why the fuck am I speaking this way? I don't know. I couldn't even do an accent if I tried to. I don't know what shit I'm talking about. Come on. Oh, the magazine is still... My mousepad is still on my table. Otherwise I would probably have noticed, because this glass table plus mouse doesn't work. That's no joke. That's why I'm using a fucking magazine as a mousepad. I don't have a freaking mousepad. I'm using a freaking magazine. Why are you using a magazine, Jordan? Because I'm poor. No, actually, just because I don't see a reason to buy myself a fucking mousepad just because my table's made out of glass. Actually, it's not completely made out of glass. It just has a layer of glass over an open space that is contained within wood. Contained. That sounds so awesome, that word. It's just such a fancy word. I fancy that word. I don't even know what fancy means in this case. So I don't know. I don't fancy that word. I'm just saying shit. I just try to somehow keep this thing alive. Hey, where did you go, narrator? You need to speak. You need to learn it. You need to learn Deutsch.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain.
You can see, there he is.
Is an interval between two moments of joy. Peace is the interlude between two wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather
think about the better version. There is no... Where there is light, there's always darkness. That's way cooler than your version. You're boring. You're really boring. I mean, just look at your game. You've got that model looks like a fuse model. I'm sorry, but it really does. But I gotta say, the materials of this stuff are amazing. I can see some vertices on this thing, but it looks amazingly good, actually. But after some time, it just gets tired, the environment. That's why these games are raging, because it just gets boring and you don't want to do it anymore. I mean, I wouldn't want to play a level over and over again. That's also why I managed to rage at Uncharted 4 today, but I didn't. But you see, I'm still calm on this game. Although I don't know, how long am I playing? I just want to check. How long am I playing already? Oh, 24 minutes. It's not as long as I thought. Yeah, and still only 2 people watching because no one cares for me. No one likes me. All people hate me. Nah. Even if I don't care, I'm streaming anyway. And one day you still won't care. Whoa, I never noticed that a door like you see that door right there on the right? I never noticed that one, not even in the videos. That's all. Now this stupid shit here, this thing there, you know that lamp. Jordan, vocabulary, you have to enhance it. And not enchant, or I don't know what the fuck that some people write, but come on, enhance is not. You don't write a C before or the H in enhance. If you meant enchanted or something, then you still wrote it wrong, you stupid bitch. Why did I say bitch? I don't know. I needed to say that. And you thought you just threw me back, but now you just made me come back stronger. Yeah, but they still don't have muscles. He's still weaky. Jumpy. Jump! Now everyone's ears fell off. I'm probably way too loud. I should probably check that. Shouldn't I? I should probably check if I'm not too loud. Going down the road.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible if you don't interrupt me. Please, I need to continue my monologue with myself. And the 2 people that are watching, I know what else was the Well, maybe one of them has 2 people actually watching, because I know it's 2 brothers that are watching TV together. Yeah, although you can't call this TV because it's not nearly as entertaining. I mean, the entertaining part about getting over it was the people raging, and it's not entertaining if the stupid guy who's playing getting over it is not raging. Come on, start screaming, you calm. I don't know. All that comes to my mind is motherfucker, but that's boring. I totally overused that word. You need to start screaming, we're bored! Your stupid video is boring! Whee, but I'm having fun, so... Fuck that. Fuck raging. Ah, shit. That actually somehow scared me because it was like a jump scare. It came really sudden. I'm so sad because Uncharted 4 is over, and I just noticed that I missed a very good series of games. At least Nathan, well, it just means Nathan Drake is not coming back. Because, well, the people already said, Naughty Dog already said, if we make an Uncharted 5, then without Nathan Drake. I'm sorry for that, but no. But no. No. I don't know why I'm doing this. I mean, the 9 thing. I just like to do that. I just like to get something out of the fact that I'm German. I mean, instead of being sad because people make racist jokes about you, although I never heard a racist joke that actually offended me till now. They mostly were funny, or I was just like, oh my god, the South is on it again, because most of the cliches are wrong. Although we do drink a lot of alcohol. We do drink a bit more than most people, but we're not wearing lederhosen. We're not all wearing lederhosen. I'm not wearing lederhosen. These are, I don't know. They're hosen. Come on. My stupid hand doesn't stop sweating. Honestly, I feel like that's the reason I'm just failing right now. I'm just gonna take a tissue. I'm gonna tissue use you. What you gonna do now, mouse? You're gonna be sad now. Yeah, also I can't like lift my mouse because there are 3 million buttons and I don't know what happens if I press one of them. I'll probably end the stream and start the World War 3 because I'm German. That joke was not funny. Jordan, don't do that again.
The vertical wall here has a way of getting it harder the more times you try it.
Really?
I think anger makes you swing the hammer harder, and that can push you away from the wall.
Yeah, that's probably true. I've seen people just rage out with their mouse when they get really angry. But that's not how it works. If you rage out, you'll fall further. That's not how it works. Also, not everyone gets angry at this wall. This is a beautiful wall. Such a sexy wall. Well, the first game was called Sexy Hacking. What did you expect? Did you expect me to say beautiful? Actually, wait, I think I actually said beautiful first. Frick. Ah. It's a doggo. Where's the doggo? Show me the doggy. Show me the doggo. Show me my doggo. Hannah, have you stopped sweating now? Can I take the tissue away? Please, come on. Tell me I can take the tissue away. Now I've got another song in my head. This has nothing to do with the song, but I'm singing it anyway. I just mean that the melody I just sang was nothing from the song. The song was a fucking JoJo reference. Come on. Yes. Yes. Yeah, name. Whoops-a-doodle. Come on, play some good music. Another oldie. So many oldies. Probably as old as you are. I don't know what that guy was called. I don't even care, actually. He's made a lot of people angry, but in a good way. A lot of people probably also enjoyed speedrunning, not live streaming it. Live streaming is still shit. Oh my god, I didn't want to see Mark live stream this, honestly. I mean... Not that I hate this game, but I don't like seeing Mark rage that much. I don't know why. Also, why am I speaking about Mark? No, I feel like most people don't talk about other people's videos. Wait a second, I'm just gonna... Tissue! You come to the others. That looks very odd. I'm just gonna throw you into the bin. Let's just check around. No one cares about my stupid stream, but what the fuck? Time is going very slowly, and the quality is complete shit. Now it feels sticky. Maybe I should just put my hand into my hair, and that would be sticky enough. And I just have that mouse stick to my hand, to my hand. That would be very huntlish. Yes. No. No. Yes. Stop moaning. Whoops-a-doodle, 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 whoops-a-doodle. That sounds like you're like just making random here lines on a sheet and just yeah, you know, like from drawing those. Hey, don't interrupt my talking, please. I'm trying to be bitchy here. Whoops-a-doodle. That just sounds like you just drew some. Yeah, you know what a doodle is like. Doodle in like a quick drawing that doesn't really get finished. One of these things, like a little sketch and things. Yeah, come on, fall down all the way. No, copyrighted music. Don't sing it, Jordan. Don't sing it.
These audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes, it can only mean that you have no respect for them.
Oh.
Andrei Tarkovsky.
Hey, don't be such an asshole, Andre. Just don't be an asshole to people that play this game because they want to please people. I mean, really. Some people are just trying to make another person's day by just showing them how ragey they get. By letting them laugh about them. By not caring about how much it rages them. Just caring about how happy they make the people. How much they can help them through bad times. So don't be such an asshole, you motherfucker! Okay? Good. Now, let's see. Where was I? I forgot. Whatever. Fuck it. I won't remember it properly, and I have no reason to rewatch that part in my stream because that would be very odd and would maybe cause some feedback. Actually, I don't know. Can you hear any bad sounds on the stream? I could probably just change some voice meter settings and then suddenly we would have extreme feedback. Not in the good way, sadly. Not the good feedback that I would really like to have. Like, comments! Come on! I'm so sad here. I'm just screaming at my computer and my neighbors are probably like, what the fuck is that guy doing? Yes, and no. Yes, that's good. That's good. No. Cat, yes. Now I make it. Now I remade an ad. Yep, and boop, and ooh. Sweaty head, stop sweating, you motherfucker. And I made it highlight it cut out of this, like only the parts where I'm screaming at, and it probably sound like I'm actually raging at this game. Yeah, I think I'd rather play this game than get a syringe. No, I'm not getting a syringe, but I just had in my mind the things that annoy me the most, or that I want to do the least, like getting a syringe. I hate syringes. I have a slight fear of them, and every time I see one, I just have to cover my eyes. Okay, it's not that bad looking at them. I'm not losing consciousness or something. No, it's just, it just hurts. I just don't want to see these syringes. When I see one, I'm just like, no, please put it away. Put it away. You're gonna hurt someone with it because it's born to lose. Because it's one of those sharp things that can hurt you very badly if used wrong. Don't be the medic. Don't be a German medic. Don't shoot with syringes like he does in TF2. Actually, I've never watched TF2. I just took this from what I heard about it, and that was simply just a rap. What you were born to lose. You just won by getting your song in this shitty game. You're practically famous, but you're dead because you're probably dead, or you have you're very old or dead. You're probably dead with such a voice at that time. I mean, just listen to the song. It sounds like it's from the, I don't know, from the beginning of the 20th century. But this is the 21st century, just so you know, because some people apparently think this is the 20th century. Yes, I actually know people that think this is called that this century is the 20th century. But I don't blame them because they think because it's 2000 that means it's the 20th. Or they might be confused because it's called 20th Century Fox and not 21st Century Fox. But, well, 20th Century Fox was made in 20th century. Who would have thought that? No. I got so much progress. Right now, I really don't want to lose it. Let's see. Now I think I've reached the point where I might start raging if I fall down. No. Strategy. Oopsie. No.
You were all the happiness I knew.
Also, why does this guy have such an odd haircut? Your haircut looks, let's say, odd. Well, I mean, nothing against people who have no hair on their head, but looking at his hair shade, he seems to still have hair. Why does he cut it so short? That just looks bad. Although I have a teacher in my school who, for some reason, just completely cut their hair off. They clearly don't have cancer, and it comes from a chemical thing. I checked. They still had a beard. And when you have the chemical therapies, you normally use all the hair in the face. I'm not sure, actually. I don't know about that. Basically, he just shaved all his hair off for some reason, and I don't understand why. It never gets explained. All I can tell you is that he also shaved something off his beard, and how he did that looks very unclean. It just looks like he took a straight line through his hair, and it's a diagonal. No, it's not horizontal. It just looks odd, honestly. But okay. Okay, and we need the next topic to talk about. Hammer bending. Since this hammer is still bending my knees. No, what the fuck am I talking about? Come on, don't leave me here, mouse. Don't slip out of my hand. Oh, you ugly kiddo, go die. You are ugly as fuck. Oh shit. That was Karma. And Karma helped me.
Don't play it. Hate the game. Ice-T.
Ice-T, yeah, Rick and Morty, flashbacks.
Of sweet silent thought.
Oh, look at my mouse pad. It's already slipping down. Hi, mouse pad. How are you? Stop slipping down. Also, don't stop talking, narrator. I'm the one narrating here. Shut the fuck up. William Shakespeare's sonnet XXX. Are we talking of sax here or what? Are we talking of saxophones? Sexy saxophones, saxonets. Zex. The best grade in Germany. No, that actually is the worst one, so don't get it. Don't you dare get a Zex on me. If you get a Zex, you've completely failed, and yeah, you should probably stop. And start again and try harder. Just try. Try out this game and you'll see you can do it. You can do it. You can be a speedrunner. Actually, I've seen some speedrunners and I was just like, what the fuck? Freaking, oh my god. What the? Oh god. And then they were finished. I'm still checking on the comments. No one cares. Why so mean to that child? Because child is stupid. Also Riesenella. Actually, I'm just gonna sorry, I just want to share this right now. Blah 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 blah. Actually, why is it always getting displayed that way? Why am I the only one where my stream looks so on? I don't get it. Also, where's my fucking there's my announcement channel. I'm so stupid. I is watching stream. Hello. I is stupid. Did you know that? Kiss. Vomiting on screen. I'm just gonna send it everywhere. And still no one cares. I feel so lonely. Come on. Come on, put on some music again. That interrupts me so that I can scream at it. Stupid music. Okay. Yes. Rotate the hammer. Stop. Not hammer time. This is getting over it because you have to get over your hammer time because the hammer time is over. And now you're sad.
Patience is the foundation of eternal peace. Make anger your enemy. Harm comes to those who know only victory and do not know defeat. Find fault with yourself and not with others.
Yeah, you should probably also learn defeat, because learn defeat once you stop talking, please. Actually, I wonder if there is an end to that dialogue. Tokugawa Yizao? That sounds like a Japanese name. At least the first name. I can't pronounce the second one because German. Blame everything on the German and blame everything on your ADHD.
She smiled in defeat.
I saw a floating pixel. Oh my god, I saw a mistake in the matrix. I saw an error in the matrix. I need to see it again. I need to show you the error I found. Oh my god, I found a coding error. Look at that thing. Look at this. Look at this. You see where my hammer thing is? You see this? Brandon something, I don't know what you're called, but you did shit there. You fucked up this game because of that one pixel. Okay, that's not one pixel, but still, it's wrong. You shall be punished for that shit. Actually, I think that's... What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait? Huh? That's odd. Well, whatever.
Your failure here is a metaphor. To learn for what? Please resume playing.
Trying to avoid singing. It's very hard. Also, no sex jokes right now, please. I can't see the chat and don't know if anyone made a sex joke, but a certain person I'm talking to probably knows who I mean, because otherwise this might turn out wrong. Yippee! I said who? Yes. Finally. Wait a second. Yes. No.
Laugh and the world laughs with you.
Fuck.
Weep and you weep alone.
I spit on my keyboard, sorry. Freaking shit. I've got a I should maybe look at the chat, but fuck that. I could also start eating chips while playing again, but I don't think that will help that much. But at least I've gone into the game again, mostly, and there we go. Oh yeah, I've gotten better. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, you should see my mouse pad. It's just falling off the table. Just need to. There we go. Mouse pad good again. And now I just got worse at the game because I just rearranged my stupid mouse pad. Stupid mouse pad. It's all your fault, mouse pad. You should go fuck yourself. Yo, fuck yourself. Come on, go. There's the door. Mouse pad, there's the door. Get it? take the door and take it with you because I can use the window to leave. Second, I just need to. This is better. At least I think it is better. I don't know why I'm speaking this way. I don't even know if this might be bad for your headphones or speakers, but I don't care. Here.
Something filled up my heart with nothing.
Someone told me not to cry. And then you shut the fuck up!
My heart's colder.
Yep.
I can see that it's a lie. The arcade fire.
The arcade fire. That sounds like either a firmer or a vocabulary error. Please restart Jordan.exe not. Do not restart Jordan.exe. Jordan.exe is stupid. Stupido! Yupido! Lapidi! Lapada! Chupida! Lapidi! Labada! Labidi! Labidu! What the world's quietest let's play. 6! You could probably either have heard sex or 6, but I said 6. I didn't say the XXX word. I did not say, don't you? I'm denying. Oh no. Going down the road. Come on, put a new song on. Come on, don't be so uncreative. Oh wait, that's a cover. That's a woman. That's not a man. The first version was a man. This is a cover. Don't get out of jail because you're no. Bad brain, don't do. Forget about Uncharted 4. You were sad because you played through it and realized that you had missed the good game series. And Nathan is not coming back. No, he's not dead. It's just, yeah, they already said that in Uncharted 5 that they won't include it. I wonder how much here Mark would have already reached to this part of the recording of piece of shitiness. Come on, what was that guy called? Wait, I don't care. No, his name was not I don't care. I just don't care about his name. His name is unimportant. I mean, I didn't even watch the Watch Dogs 2 credits after playing through. I have to say about Watch Dogs 2, it was very fun, and they really enhanced the hacking skills. But the ending was rather unsatisfying, I have to say. I mean, we just... It was...
I stared amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore. I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep, while I weep.
Wait.
Can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp?
Stop making poems. Your poems are shit. I hate poems. Shut up.
All that we see or seem but a dream within a dream.
A dream within a dream. Don't quote Inception, you mother flicker. You mother fricker. Come on. I just want to say that in some parts this game also doesn't really apply to the laws of physics. I don't know the laws of physics, but I say that he's sometimes wrong about how they work. Going down the road, feeling going down the road, going down the road, feeling going down the road, feeling going down the road. Our house, in the middle of our house. I'm uncreative. No. You probably think I'm raging. I'm not. Actually, I could probably troll a certain persons right now by just doing something in the voice meter. Yeah, if anyone cares, it's free. Voice meter banana. It is called. It has some really cool stuff. And you remember how in Discord calls you can't share your system audio? With that thing, you actually can. I had to disable that part so that you don't hear the system audio. Otherwise, I could actually let you. So that you don't hear it twice because of voice is meter, but I could actually let you hear the thing twice. Think twice. It is another day.
Can I see another's woe and not be in sorrow too?
Be in sorrow. You deserve it. You made a horrible game. I mean, really, just look at it. It's ugly. You probably used props from the internet, and yeah, you see. I'm being passive aggressive. No, this is not passive aggressive. I'm actually insulting him actively. So yeah, yeah. Don't take this too hard. That's just how I am when I have to just fill the time with speaking. I'm not raging or anything. I just need to somehow keep speaking because otherwise people will get bored.
I only regret the chances we didn't.
Also, your voice gets a bit annoying sometimes, since you hear it over and over again, and honestly that's the only part that would make me rage, if you kept saying the same word, or you were like the guy from the game here, the narrator is a dick. The narrator is a dick. That game was, wow, that narrator really was a huge piece of dick, and piece of dick is not what you say. Piece of dig through the earth and then come out in China. Actually, when I would dig through the earth, then it would come out in the Pacific. Yep. I really have to resist the urge of looking at the screen chat again. Wait, I'm just gonna look at the screen chat. Sorry, I can't. But sex jokes are so much fun, yeah. Yeah, it's not stupid. Me is stupid. Me is stupid. Well, that's just how it is. No one cares. No one cares about my stupid stream. Easy street.
Oh.
And there we go. Whee! Let's start over again. I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish this. I also didn't finish Undertale probably. I don't know. But come on, no one cared about it, so why even finish it? So I finished Stories Untold, and oh my god, that game was freaking scary. Honestly, I feel like we'll go up there. I'm getting bored, so we'll just try getting up there, like to the part where we just fell down. And when I come there, I'll end the stream. Okay? Is that okay with you guys? Yeah, I won't get an answer anyway. So fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's gonna do that. Except if I maybe, I don't know, reach, I don't know, 5 people watching for a longer time in period, not just for 1 second. Just wanted to mention that. Honestly, right now the case that just the thought that no one cares about the stream is bothering me more than the fact that that this is getting over it, and I'm not getting over it. Sexy hiking is sexy. I just need to Wah! Ah, freak. Freak! Oh, there we go. I should probably eat some sweets. I'm losing the power in me, and I'm just blaming it on sugar right now because I don't know. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. It might be puberty. Stupid puberty. Stupid puberty. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. I said go fuck yourself. Okay. Please do it quieter, puberty. I'm streaming here. People shouldn't hear that. Big jokes are important.
No.
Yes! I don't know how my audio is. It's probably a complete shit. Because I have to
make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. William Shakespeare, Measure for Measure.
Yeah, what guy was that? He seems to be a pessimist. Stop quoting pessimists. I don't want any pessimists in here. I'm just joking, but really, that's actually the most annoying part. You're just telling me things that are completely off topic. I'm still trying. Why are you blaming me for not trying? I am trying. Stop telling me that I'm not trying. Stop lying, you motherfucker. Okay? Good. Let's... Actually, what are those odd things? Bam 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 bam. Mr. Sander, give me a dream, make you the cutest that I've ever seen. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Bam 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 bam. Boom, 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 boom. There's the bomb. Look at the bomb. The mighty bomb. I should maybe put that into my videos more. Where's the blacksmith? No, I'm not Markiplier, sorry. I should probably stop speaking about it, but I'm watching him too much in the lately. I don't know why. I just keep watching. I'm watching. Deep voice is deep as fuck. Yes. And now. See the sexy hiking moan around the place. Moan around the place. Place. Oh shit.
There are no regrets in life. Just lessons. Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, that person really didn't experience a lot of stuff in my life. There are a lot of regrets in life. You're misinterpreting your feelings. And that feeling, it's called regret and sadness and pain. Learn that, please. Stop acting like the world is hunky-dory, because it's not. The world is a place full of shit. And I hate it when people are bashing into my face how the world is so happy and so nice, everything's good. Have you seen the bad things out there? I haven't, but I still know about them. Don't act like the world is all hunky-dory, because that's not gonna bring you further in life. You're just gonna get stuck someday. What they say there is what happened in their best moments. They were lucky. They weren't us. They weren't us today who have to go through a shitty world with shitty problems and shitty everything. America has net neutrality. If, for example, Trump. Okay, I'm not gonna complain about Trump since at first, and some people like Trump. I don't care, and also he hasn't really done that much bad stuff yet. So I'm not sure. I have no idea about what he's done till now, but by what I've heard, he hasn't really done any bad stuff yet, except, of course, playing the wrong things again. And the school system, also in Germany, is sometimes pure shit. Why are we getting grades on art, music, and physical education? I'm sorry that my body is not made for physical education, and I don't want to spend my free time, which was made as free time, and I don't want to spend it doing some shit that I don't want to do. I don't like sports. I'm sorry, that's just how it is, so don't grade me bad words for that. It's not my fault that I'm not good at sports. It's not my fault that I don't have the ability to draw, or that I don't have a good singing voice. Okay, my singing voice is actually not that bad. But I don't care about your shit. I don't care that you're getting money for it. This is shit. I hate it. Yeah, there you had it. That is what rage sounds like. At least for me. Now I've got a slight thing in my head, and also I think my hair gel is not. It's literally called glue. That's no joke. It says glue on the thing. Okay, it says Kleber, but that is the German translation of glue, and my hair gel is actually called glue, and it sticks like it. My hair feels like cotton candy. It's really funny to me, at least. I feel that inner rage in my head that came from screaming out my feelings about school and all the shit in the world is not hunky-dory. The world is not happy. The world is shit. But once you get through all that shit, you find happiness. But you won't find happiness by acting like the shit is happiness, because then you'll never get out of the shit. Just ignore it. Ignorance is one of the best abilities you can have. If you use it right, it can be one of the most powerful weapons and most powerful defenses in your whole armory. Ignorance. Just ignore the rage when playing this game. Ignore the fact that you just might fall down again. Just ignore it. Just go on. If you rage about it, then you won't get further. You'll just fall down again further. Have you seen people play it? Once they rage, because they fell down, fall down further because they irrationally do stuff with their mouse. They don't calm down. They don't stay calm. And then they fall down. When I grow old to dream. Oh, his name is called Dick. That guy's called Dick. Also, I gotta check. I said. Let's see. I have arrived. Hello. What's up? Oh, Angry German is like, are you more annoyed at school than the game? This stream is gonna be interesting. Actually, I just want to see. 4 people, okay, that's enough for me to keep going. You know what? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I've got motivation right now. I just need to. Sorry, I need a tissue to dry off my mouth because I have some sweaty hands. But really, Roll is not happy, but to find happiness, you'll have to stick through all that shit. You have to stick through the shit of school. Like, the world gets introduced to you come into the world with a screen that floods your lungs with the first pieces of air, the first air molecules. Also, just so you know, your lung is never empty. Your lung is always filled with something. If you're drowning, it's filled with water, so avoid that. Although you can also drown in other stuff, so it's filled with stuff that shouldn't be in there. You can probably also drown in carbon dioxide. I don't know. I have no English translation for this. The Germans call it Kohlenstoffdioxid. Kohlenstoffdioxid. Ah! Rip your ears. Sorry. Yeah. You get introduced into life with a scream. Yeah. So you get introduced into life with already. You noticing, oh my God, life is pain, life is suffering, life is not good. Yeah, then you come into kindergarten, which is at first, of course, very nice. I mean, in kindergarten, I don't know how it is in America and stuff, but in Germany, I loved kindergarten. I had friends there. I started some fights, but it was fun. I loved it. And then came, school. At first, it was like, I don't want to be here. At first, it felt out of place. All that stuff, just out of place. I didn't want to be there. I wanted to go home and stuff. But there were times when I literally locked myself in the toilet and just for a whole math class. At least I think it was. But that was in 3rd grade, so that's a bit later. At first, I just felt out of place. I knew no one. There was maybe 1 or 2 people that I knew. Wait, you know what? I'm talking. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking. There was no one I knew, so I just tried my best, but I was out of place. I barely managed to get past 1st grade. It was very bad. That was for once because of my ADHD. I just got distracted. I didn't even pay attention. I have no idea what I did in 1st grade. I don't remember even one thing. I only remember we had some kind of odd thing. We had the alphabet thing where we first started with all the I don't know what they're called. There were the vowels, and then there were those odd other things. And well, then I came into 2nd grade. That was a bit better because then at first I started wearing glasses because I needed glasses because I played too much video games. My whole life was video games because as my dad left and my mom didn't give a fuck about me. It was always. He's like, no, work was hard. I can't play with you, kitty. Okay, she tried her best. I'm not gonna. She tried her best. And my dad was like, I'm gonna go out and get another wife and fuck her. So all I had was video games. So all I did the whole day was play video games. That was my life. 2nd grade was basically the same. I just started wearing glasses. No one hated me for it. That's very. It might be surprising, but I have never been confronted with bullying or something. Only people have sometimes made fun of my last name, but that's everything. Also, no, my real last name is not Isatswofidu. I think you can already guess that. My real name is also not Jordan, but I like the name Jordan. I would maybe make it my 2nd name, but not gonna replace my real name with it. My real name is. I like my real name. And well, 2nd grade was with tablets and not with tablets, with pills. And with tablets. iPad wasn't invented at that time, I think. And well, I had therapy and all that stuff. I loved therapy. Normally people are like, oh God, therapy doesn't help me, but therapy helped me, and I loved it. I wish I could still have it, but then I found out how fucking expensive the therapy is, and when I didn't need it anymore, we just stopped. I didn't need it anymore. I just proceeded with taking pills every single day. Then sometimes they were like, you shouldn't take them on Sundays. You shouldn't take them the whole time. And that was not a bad idea. Every Sunday, that was not a bad idea. But every Sunday, I was like, I was at home, laying in my bed, and I like to really fall asleep. That normally never happens. I never fall asleep. Except of course if I'm purposely trying to, but I was just watching videos on my view, and then I just fell asleep. without even noticing it. Didn't even feel tired or anything. Just yawned a few times and suddenly, whoop, you're sleeping now. You're in dreamland. And well, that's how mostly third grade was. That was also when I was reconnected with my best friend, who I knew from kindergarten. Not gonna say his name or anything. I'm just talking. And well, we weren't talking that much. I was with someone from a higher grade. I mostly did stuff with someone from a higher grade. Yeah, my mom didn't trust him that much, but I had fun with it. Yeah, but someday that just stopped, and well, that happened till the second half of the 4th year. In the 4th year, our school suddenly got a second house. Like our school now consists, without counting the gyms, out of 3 buildings. 3 buildings that are rather far away. Okay, the first is not very far away from the third, but at my time they made a second one, and that was actually rather far away. You didn't need it. It was maybe 2 bus stations away from each other, which is that's pretty much actually for me, since that was not even how far I walked to school. Also, I can see the polygons on that thing in the background. And probably no one cares about my life story, but I'll just keep going. And well, then 4th grade, I enjoyed from 3rd to 6th grade. I enjoyed the time. In the 4th grade, we got to that new school, and yeah, I lost track of that guy who I normally played with, since we now were in 2 different buildings. We were in the same school, but in 2 different buildings. It was very odd. We only went to the old school when we had PE because we only had 1 gym. Although we were allowed to take the gym from the secondary school, and that was right next to the second building of our school. So we were allowed to take that one sometimes. And well, then came 5th and 6th grade. They just passed. There was nothing there. I found a new friend, a friend for life. Yeah, I have sadly lost track of him, but honestly, I really miss him a lot. It makes me kind of sad to think about it. Yeah, yeah, it's very smart to put a picture with you and your 2 best friends, of which one you have lost track of one, and you miss him. It's very smart to put that on your table. Very smart when it makes you sad. Not, of course. I'm just making very bad jokes, okay? I'm bad. I'm Batman. And well, this picture, I won't show it, but actually, you know how every year you make a yearbook photo and stuff. We don't have yearbooks or anything. We don't have those we don't have those in our school. That was not because of the school. That was just because Germany. We don't have that as a default thing here. You can do it. You can make one, but most schools just don't. And well, so we still did photo shootings for different stuff. And well, there was that thing, you were allowed to take 1 person with you and have a photo shooting with them, like as a best friend picture, or I don't know, you could probably also do it with a lot of interest, but no one cared about that in that time. Although we did have I think 2 couples in our class, but it was confusing and I didn't really give a fuck about it. That was also still a very odd time back then. And well, I was like, no, I want 2 people on that picture. I cried for it. I literally cried. Well, they were like, no, you only 2 persons on the picture. And I was like, no. And so I ran away crying, and they were like, okay, we'll do it, but stop crying. So I broke the rules by crying. I'm such a crybaby. And yeah, the sixth grade went pretty smooth, and yeah, that all is equal in the sequel. I don't know what shit I'm talking about. Yeah. And then came seventh grade, school change, like changing from primary to secondary school. That's how it works in Germany. You have sixth grade. Okay, no, that's not how it works in Germany. It's how it works in Berlin, because in other parts of Germany you actually only have 4 grades in the in the primary school, and actually in some schools you also have religion in lower school. So you have actually religion as a school class. In Germany you generally don't have it, but in the south you do. But for some reason apparently also the grades are better there. They probably just have different gradings and stuff. They probably just are less, yeah, you know what I mean. And well, that 7th grade was at first it was not that hard. I just hated it because everything was new. I knew no one. I just knew 2 persons, and those were both girls, and I'm pretty shy of talking with girls in real life actually. Yeah. Typical nerds cliches, yeah. And well, so yeah, I was pretty much alone. So I just sat down somewhere in the class, which was already a pain because social anxiety and shit. Although I don't think I have social anxiety, I'm just scared of social things. I can't even touch a person. It's odd when someone hugs me, because that's something I only do to very close persons. It got really weird when suddenly the guy sitting next to me, that was not at that time, that was actually more recent, and suddenly started hugging me from time to time. Why are you doing that? I don't get you. Why are you doing that? That's kind of odd to me, honestly. I mean, I'm not telling you to stop it, but it's just odd when, and I mean, I normally don't hug people. I mean, hugging is good. Hugging is a good thing. It's just something where you can let out all the pain. People won't see you cry. And yeah, but why would you? It's just at first I never even thought about hugging someone that I only knew from school, and suddenly, that actually sounds very odd. Yeah. Wait. I need to very slowly position myself. No, very slowly position myself. Yes, that's good. Okay. And well, so at first I said to that person who also recently borrowed me Watch Dogs 2 and Uncharted 4, a big thank you for that. I love the games. I love playing them. They were a lot of fun. He probably isn't watching that scream. Also, freaking, oh my god, come on. Come on, you bitch. Shit. Wait, I got it, sorry. Wait, and well. Yeah, so I came along at first because, yeah, we became friends, stuff, blah. And so it just went that with grades and grades. It's 7, 8, 9. My grades in like, you know, rating system and all that stuff. They went down after some time because we did some experiments with my pills. At first, don't take them on the days that you don't need them, like yeah, like weekends and holidays. Yeah. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I loved not taking my pills. This is me without pills. You don't want to see me with pills. If I played this with pills, I would so scream right now. And well, and then I was like, do I even need those pills? People wanted me to suddenly stop taking the pills. This is another cover. And suddenly I didn't understand why I was suddenly supposed to completely stop it. It was just an experiment, and it actually felt rather good. But the problem was, when I was in school, I just randomly fell asleep. I was so fucking tired from that stuff that I actually fell asleep. School was so freaking boring, and yeah. Oh my god, your voices are ugly as fuck. Shut the fuck up. And yeah, I just fell asleep. I just was so sleepy because it was not that. That doesn't belong to ADHD. Don't think that with ADHD you're tired. That's not what ADHD does. It was because those pills always make me feel very awake and stuff. And suddenly I didn't take them anymore. Just imagine drinking coffee all the time and suddenly you don't drink it anymore. That was basically what I was. I was not drinking coffee anymore. Yeah, so I took. At first, I just had to somehow manage it. That was very odd. When every physics lesson, your physics teacher, I liked physics. I didn't want to fall asleep, but I just fell asleep because it was the second class that I was so fucking sleepy. And he was like, why are you sleeping? Could you? Why does this happen? Yeah, and my response was always like, it's my pills. I normally take pills, but I don't take them anymore, and blah. So after some time, I started taking them again, and then I never had noticed what difference these pills did. I always felt like I was the same person, but I hadn't been. I was a completely different person with those pills. I was angry. I was very sensitive, and I didn't have fun with life anymore. I was just bothered and annoyed all the time. That is what me is when I take my pills. I didn't want to have that feeling anymore, so I wanted to stop. That was actually at the beginning of 10th grade. And they were like, no, you can't, because you'll then fall asleep. And I was like, how about we just take coke to school? And that helped for half a year. Now I'm taking them in school again, and it stopped. I'm not sensitive anymore. I'm not completely annoyed. Of course, I'm still pretty sensitive, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. It's good now, and I'm pretty happy about that. But my grades are still bad, and now I'm just thinking about, why are we learning this shit? Do we really need this? I mean, haven't we slowly reached the point where we are just being taught stuff that we'll never need, and not being taught the stuff that we really need? For example, in ethics, we recently discussed what should we do with a drunken sailor. No, not sure what we should do with a drunken sailor, because you should give him a bottle of water. No, it was, what should we do if we meet life in outer space, aliens? You know what I mean. We were supposed to make a codex under which circumstances we would be allowed to kill them. What the fuck? You just met aliens. Why the fuck would you want to kill them at first? Except, of course, if they attack you, but I think in that case we don't need a fucking codex. They just care about themes that we will never bother about, that we will probably never bother about, since this would probably not be chosen by us. It would probably be chosen by the astronauts and stuff if they actually met life in outer space. So why the fuck should we bother with that? I don't get it. Okay, debating, but why the fuck should I debate for something that I don't care about, that I will never care about, that I will never need, and also often for an opinion that is not mine? Why the fuck should I say that? Why should I be for an opinion that I'm not for? Why should I do that? That makes no sense. I would never do that. Not even when I had to defend a friend. I would never have to defend the friend in this circumstance, because I would just tell the person to fucking respect the other person's opinion and not tell them why they're wrong. That's not how it works. You have to respect opinions, not tell them they're wrong. Okay, sometimes you have to tell people they're wrong, but come on. Well, it's just, why the fuck would it be that? Why? I don't get it. We didn't even discuss anything recent or important. Net neutrality. No one knows about what happened with net neutrality in my class except for me and the guy sitting next to me currently. That's not the guy who sat next to me in 7th grade. Because I told him about it. Yeah, but besides me and him, no one even knows about what is happening there. What net neutrality did and stuff. No one cares, no one knows. Yeah. They all just care about Trump, but they also don't talk about Trump. We don't talk about anything. We talk about things that we would never talk about. For example, we once had to talk about that thing where you can, before your kid gets born, you can check if they will have a disorder, and for that, then also, well, get rid of it. You know what I mean. And well, we had to debate about it, and well, we got some texts, and then had to find arguments for or against the argument for our stance. First things first, the text told you what stance you had to have, what opinion you had to have. You couldn't say, no, I don't want to be for that stuff. I don't like kids getting aborted and stuff. They didn't care. You had to do that. You had to be that way. Also, I'm the one who was personally for that stuff. I mean, why the fuck not? I mean, come on, who cares? That should be the parents' decision if they want to put a kid into life with the worst suffering that you can have, with, I don't know, with no legs or 2 heads. Okay, 2 heads is not that bad, but imagine not having legs. Do you really want to be born if you get born without legs? You don't. I'm pretty sure about that. You don't want to be this guy who is climbing in a fucking mountain with a hammer. You don't want to be him. You don't want to be that guy. Why would you want to be born without legs? What if your parents knew that you won't have legs and they still wanted you to get born? Wouldn't you be angry at your parents? Huh? Wouldn't you be angry that they had to put you with such suffering into life? I don't mean that people who don't have legs are bad, but come on, it must be. Don't you miss it? If you don't have legs, wouldn't you miss it to walk? Or actually, wouldn't you want to be able to walk? Wouldn't people make fun of you for that? You don't want to have such a life. I'm sorry for all the people who don't have legs or can't walk. I'm sorry for that, but I think you get my point. So why should I be against it? And well, when I just read those texts, I was like, oh my god. Because in the end, we also got the text from the other group who was against this thing, and I was just like, what the fuck are those arguments? What are they? They had someone who didn't have legs in there, and okay, he wasn't able to walk, and honestly, how he sounded, it's not that everyone with that problem, disorder, sounds like that. I just mean that specific guy sounded so arrogant, selfish, and narcissistic. Okay, not narcissistic, but he sounded like an arrogant asshole. He was like, you have to treat me better because I have a problem. Okay, yes, we will not just treat you worse because you have that, and we will of course do stuff in our power to help you, but not because we have to, but because we're polite people and stuff. But that guy just did like, you have to treat me better because of that. Okay, yes, but come on, don't be such an arrogant asshole. That's a bad reason. That guy was just a complete asshole. I couldn't read that thing. I was just getting angry because how could you behave that way? How could you be such an asshole of a person. Why would you tell people to not be allowed to do something just because you don't want them to? Why should you? I mean, okay, there are some things that are wrong, but what is wrong about finding out if your kid will have a disorder when it gets born? It might have, and might get an abortion if it will. I mean, you're not putting your kid away because it's ugly or something. You're aborting your kid, you're aborting pregnancy because you don't want to put your kid through such a pain, and also because you might not be able to afford that stuff. Just imagine how expensive all that stuff would get. You have to. I mean, imagine you have a house with 2 floors. You would have to make some special stuff with. Why am I? Also, I don't get why I'm always getting to the no legs part, but probably because this guy seems to not have legs. I mean, you don't want. That would be very expensive to just make a special staircase just for that. Just because you took on just because some arrogant asshole who was unlucky in his life and might even have lost his ability to walk because he did something wrong, because that's still possible. And well, apparently he felt discriminated because he couldn't walk. That was very odd. I mean, come on. Yeah, you feel discriminated. I'm also not complaining that I'm still being treated as a normal human being, although I have ADHD. I don't feel discriminated. So why are you feeling discriminated about that shit? I mean, have you ever lived with the ADHD? It's hard. It's like playing life on hard mode. It's like playing school on hard mode. Well, and yeah, why? I just didn't get how could someone be such an arrogant asshole? And well, I was just asking myself, why are we learning this shit? When will we ever need this? We're not Walter White from Breaking Bad, because that was one of the examples in chemics. Why we will need this? You will need this because it's with lemons. You can start a car. You can start a car. Oh my god! Do you think I fucking care? I don't care. If I can start a car with it, I won't even start driving, because first, Wikipedia, I am scared of driving, and also as easy as I get distracted, I would probably cause more car incidents than the average person. And the average person probably has two in their lifetime. And then one of them, they lose their legs. This is not funny, but I just find it funny. Yeah. And you should take measurement at the average person, not the measurement at the person who you shouldn't take measurement at yourself. You shouldn't measure what will I need from school in yourself. You should measure it in this average person. Now tell me, how many people will need to know how to need to know something that we already know? Like, I just mean, recently, my chemics teacher, we had a special, let's say, presentation by a classmate who was talking about some special stuff in clothes that was used for rain clothes and all that stuff. That was like pushing water away. You get what I mean, so that it doesn't get soaked in water and stuff. How they were bad and stuff. Okay, that's good. I'm not complaining about that. He was right and all that stuff. But what my chemics teacher said about that was what was wrong. This is why you need chemics. Come on, without this classmate, we wouldn't even have learned it. This is not part of the school system. That means that no, you don't need. This is not why you need chemics, because normally you wouldn't learn this. So normally you wouldn't have this in chemics. So normally this doesn't. This doesn't. Yeah, You get what I mean? He is reasoning with something special that wouldn't be with an extra. You also can, yeah. I just mean also. I just want to check. Am I boring you to death? Am I boring you to death, guys? Yeah. Okay. Why would this was not part of the basic chemics lessons, and that's what was bothering me. Because he said that this is why you need chemics. But no, it's not, because you would never have learned it, and also this won't really help you because you can't avoid this stuff anyway. It might cause cancer. Yes, that's true. But come on, you can't avoid it. It's everywhere on the world, even Antarctica, where we have never been. And it's human-made stuff, so it shouldn't be there. It's getting delivered by air. So basically, you can't get rid of it. So why the freak would us help with the knowledge of that it exists? Help us. That's not what I get. Also, my problem is also how much is being created by your talking, your oral stuff, not your blowjobs. Not your blowjobs. Come on, no, nothing sexual. By your oral grades, how much those influence your final grades. That is also what bothers me, because there are just some people who just can't talk. I mean, I am someone. I'm a smart person in some things. I'm very good at maths and very good at English. My English teachers even said I'm pretty good in English. I should just raise my hand more often. But that's the problem. I can't. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of making a mistake. But no one cares about that. No one cares about that in life. That's true. But come on, you can't. You're ruining my life for later just because of that. Can you blame me for being a shy person? Can you blame me for just... Okay, you can probably blame me for being a shy person. But it just bothers me. Why should I be able to speak a lot for maths? Why is that in the math grade? That's not what belongs into the math grade. Also, if you want to hear my proper English and not since it's more about having the right answers, but in English, it should be more about properly being able to speak English, not how. I mean, you see, my English is good enough to do a live stream. Some of my classmates still use Google Translator to translate whole sentences. That's not a joke, and someone actually did that for homework and got a good grade. He translated his whole text with Google Translator, and he somehow got a good grade. Why the fuck did he get a good grade? I mean, okay, he's a friend of mine, but still, you didn't deserve that. Why do you get a good grade, but the people who really put work into it, not? That's the pain that life is. Life is unfair. Well, and yeah, that's what also bothers me. And then music, art, and PE. I already talked about it. It's music, art, and PE is just things that shouldn't be graded. You can't blame someone for not having a good singing voice. You can't blame someone for not having drawing skills or having a shaky hand, motherfucker. I have a really shaky hand. That's why I'm really pissed about the stuff that I'm graded badly because of my shaking hand. Thank you very much. I already used a different drawing technique, but people don't like that drawing technique because it's too sketchy. So I have to draw with full lines, and that just looks shit when you have a fucking shaking hand, especially when you take your pills. I'm sorry, I didn't want to fall asleep in the lessons, but I can't. But I have to take these pills because otherwise I will. Yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't want to fall asleep during the lessons, but I sadly can't draw straight lines without shaking, without them being shaky. That's also why I don't use straight, complete lines when you draw something. You sketch first, otherwise it looks ugly. That's how some ugly drawings I've seen were made. But I have only very rarely seen such drawings. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like some person will misjudge this and think they are meant, but no, you're not meant. Dover, you're not meant. Your drawings are still bad. You sketch. You know how. You sketch. You properly do it. Your stuff looks good. I mean, people like one of the birthday kids. I don't know if they're watching. They're probably not watching because they don't care about the stream. But I'm sorry, but your drawings, you shouldn't draw full lines. It just looks shaky and it doesn't look good. And well, can you blame someone for drawing in a different fashion because otherwise it will look bad? Well, no, but school does. School does anyway. School doesn't care about your mental problems, about your physical problems, about nothing. They don't care if you have a weak body or or I don't know, if you were born too late. They don't care. They just rate you like everyone else. Okay, wait. Although I have to deny that, since I have to disagree with my own statement, just because I actually got the chance of redoing tests because of my ADHD in the first grade and second grade, but I always didn't want to do that because I felt like it was unfair, and I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't be allowed to do that. Also, I had no idea that I had ADHD at that time. Oh my god, my mouse is so wonderfully not sweaty. I love it. And well, so yeah, they do care sometimes, but later they stop caring and they just treat you badly. They treat you like this game. This game is school. This game is your whole life, because life is shit and this game is shit. It makes people rage. You have moments where you just want to quit. You just want to quit. You don't want to continue, but you should keep on, because if you try again, you can do it better. You have practiced. You have practiced and you can now get further. It's like I have gotten further. At first, I didn't even... On my first try, I didn't even manage to get over that tree properly. The tree at the beginning. This time, I managed it without a problem. And the first time, it took a long time to get up here. This time I also did, but it was faster than my first time. I'm getting better. You have also seen it on Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, whoever played this, as they all have gotten better by trying and trying. That's what you have to do in life. You have to try over and over again. Don't give up. I'm now, yeah, apparently I'm that guy who made the video. Just do it. Just try again, and you'll get further. Maybe this time I can climb these stairs. If not, I'll just try again. See, I got further. I progressed. I progressed because I tried again. Because I didn't give up. I tried again. I didn't rage. I just calmed down and tried again and again and again. And one day it will work. One day I will reach that top and find out what is at the top. That is what drives me. You need a drive in life. You need something that drives you to go further. I myself want to become someone in the IT. I want to contribute to people. I want to help people with my IT knowledge. With my IT knowledge, in which I, for some reason, will not change the topic. Like, that's my drive. I want to get through school. Get I don't know. Wait, sorry. I need to look at this word up. I need to word a look up. Freaking. I want to get through school. I don't care how bad my grades are. I want to get through it and then to high school. I want to do a graduation from high school. I want to high school and all that stuff. I want to get even further. High school and with informatics, and then college. I don't know if college is the right word. German and stuff. You know what I mean. And get even further. And then with high graduation, do something in my life. I want to use it to help people. Or get a good job, get a well-paid job. Live the life I dream of. A life full of happiness where I can just enjoy life and don't be like this game where people just rage and stuff. And a life that is worth enjoying and not worth raging. Just try again and again and you'll get better. And practice. Always practice. Well, let's get back to school! Yay! Yeah. I can keep talking in 2 hours probably. You don't want to know how long some of my calls are. Actually, I mostly call with Tova, but still those are long. And well, yes! Fucked them right in the ass. Well, I want to get to computer science. Computer science, one of the few classes that I am very good at in school, like English and mathematics. I honestly have to complain a lot about computer science. Also, that's the teacher who, for some reason, shaved all his hair off. I don't get you. Why the fuck did you shave your hair off? You clearly didn't have another reason like cancer and chemical therapy because you still had your beard. I saw that. You still have your beard and it was shaved very badly. You had like that one line in there. I don't get why that was there, but I also don't get why you shaved your hair. Well, basically, my problem there is my grades, because just, you know, I already said, and I am annoyed that oral grades are for some reason important and stuff where they shouldn't be important, like chemics, mathematics, where else? Okay, no, not in PE, in art and all that shit. Why the fuck should I? You know what, Leonardo da Vinci, I don't even know if that guy is an artist, is made in the 20th century of his mom. And I mean, I won't meet that. I won't meet that in any career, so why the fuck should I know that? That's oral stuff for me. But in general, art shouldn't be art and music and all that stuff. I love music, so don't be like he just says the things he doesn't like. I love music. I love music, and PE can be fun from time to time, even if I'm pretty shit at PE and I'm basically scared of balls. Not the sexual balls, I'm literally scared of balls. Every time you play football, I'm just backing away 1 meter. Soccer, sorry, German and stuff. Every time we play soccer, I just back away from the ball for about 1 meter because I don't want to walk into someone. I don't want to steal the ball from anyone and all that stuff. I'm scared of it. It seems like I'm scared of it, and I just keep backing away. The only thing where I'm good at is hockey, because there you have to slap the ball real hard. Okay, it's not really slapping, but you get what I mean. And well, in computer science, I am very good in oral computer science and in the normal computer science. I'm, in general, very good, actually. Even my friends say that. I literally walk around during the computer science lessons and help the others if they have problems. Since the teacher doesn't, and I'm basically teacher 2.0. I help better. I still have a B. I don't have an A. I am good. I'm good in computer science. I'm done faster than everyone else. I help everyone else, and the test, when we had that one test, I had a B. So why the fuck did you give me a B in general computer science? I don't get you. Why? I mean, I did so much. You know how much pain it is to walk around helping people while you are actually enraged in fury, like the fury, when you are the incarnation of fury on the inside. You know how fucking hard that is? Yes, of course, you are a teacher. You are fury on the inside. But come on, you can't give me a B for that, please. You did so much for computer science. I was so fastly done on the last lesson where we had to just type off of that people begged me for my USB stick because I was the first finish, and the teacher was like, whoever gets finished can go. You can go as soon as you are finished, and I was the first to finish this thing. There was also someone who was, and there was the genius from our class who actually got tired of typing off, so he asked me, and we made a deal, and he was the only one who got my USB stick because we had a good deal. I hope that deal pays off. And well, really, people just begged me for that USB stick. It was funny. It was pretty funny. Also, I just noticed how fucking fast I came up here. And wait a second. There we go. And well, yeah, I don't get you. I don't get why Mr. Computer Science, I'm gonna call him Mr. Computer Science, give me a B. I don't get you. I'm good at oral and at writing. I'm the best. I wanna be the very best. Like no one ever was. Fuck. I just fell down again. Okay. Next topic. I need another topic to talk about. Does someone in the chat have some suggestions? I honestly have forgotten. Right now I can't think of a topic, because if I really try to think of a topic, then it doesn't work, because the thing that I concentrate on works the least. That's the problem with ADHD, because my topics all came from distraction, and if I now focus on finding a topic, then the game will be the distraction, and yeah, I think you get what I mean. So I'll just focus on the game for some time. Go quiet as fuck. Be quiet, Thor. No one likes you. I just remembered I put something on my computer because it was so freaking loud. And yeah, it was just the outer shell that was for some reason shaking and stuff. Talking of computer, recently for some reason my hard drive stopped working. Well, one of my hard drives. It was one of my two external ones. The funny thing is I have two internal and two external, and both have all of them have 1 terabyte. And wait a second. at that moment when you mute yourself to get a drink, and then you find out, oh, you already have a drink, Jordan. You are so stupid. Also, I might just have to I might have to stop very soon. Talk about food, yeah. Talk about dogs, animals. Talk about Doctor Who. This makes me happy to see people finally enjoying my fucking stream. You know what? I'll just continue, but a bit quieter now, since yeah. I can't get too loud. Actually, what can I talk of? Doctor Who dogs. I can't really talk anything about dogs except they are so cute. They're so cute. Chica's so cute. You know Chica from Markiplier. It's such a cute doggy. Such a cute doggo. I personally don't have a pet because of multiple reasons. First, my mom has a cat hair allergy, but that doesn't really bother me since I would probably, yeah. The bigger problem is I don't trust myself with a pet, especially not with a pet named Steve. There are the Markiplier references again. I don't trust myself with a pet. I think if I had a pet, it would die pretty fast because I would, well, forget about it, or it would probably always distract me from stuff. I don't know if that's too good. If my ADHD is just like, no, you have to think about the doggo. The doggo's good. Doggo is all you need. All you need is doggo. Dun, 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 dun. All you need is doggo. Dun, 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 dun. All you need is doggo. Doggo. Good old doggo. Don't fall down, Jordan. You are stupid. You shall fall down. You shall blow up. Yeah. I just don't trust myself with pets. I would probably get myself a bunny or something if I got myself a pet because I like bunnies. I like bunnies. But I don't have enough space for any pets here. The apartment is pretty tiny. And while I'm 15, I should probably not get a pet yet. Yeah. I'm surprised how calm I am actually staying while playing this. I'm currently surprised at myself. I've probably been playing this for... Wait, how long have I been playing? Oh my freaking god, 2 hours. Lol, why? I don't know at which part I was when you asked lol why. Sorry. I just don't trust myself with pets and stuff. And I would get a bunny because bunnies are cute, but I don't have enough space for a bunny here. We only had two bunnies here for a short amount of time over Sylvester because a friend of my mom just went had I don't know, she went somewhere, I'm not sure, for some time, and then we got to have the bunnies for, I don't know, 2 days, 2 weeks. They were cute, but I never really got to pet them or something. I only got to fed them. Fed is the German for, yeah. Yeah, okay. What else can I say about Doctor Who? What could I say about Doctor Who without spoiling everyone? I mean, come on, not everyone watches Doctor Who, Dova. Not everyone does. Not everyone is as crazy as we are. I should probably not think so much. Do you guys want me to continue about my computer, since I just remembered that I talked about my computer in some way? actually spent 2 hours talking. That's incredible. I should talk more when I do stuff that I don't like it's very time consuming. Like, okay, I like my haircut, but getting a haircut is pretty time consuming and boring sometimes. But that is what happens when you let your hair get dyed. Kids don't let your hair get dyed. It takes long. And I think you already heard why Mark didn't keep his red hair. Actually, the only reason for me to not keep my current haircut is because people always want me to put hair gel into it, but I'm just too lazy. Today I actually made an exception and I done goofed. It looks shit. It is pretty shit, so yeah, I shouldn't do that. Also, I just noticed the best way for me to actually manage to talk is to try not to talk. Try not to die. Try not to fall. Honestly, this is still getting boring. I probably need something deep to talk about. I'll probably upload this as a proper video on my channel for once, since yeah, that I should probably that wouldn't be a bad idea, but whatever. But I'll probably upload this as a normal video on my YouTube channel, because this one is worth it. This one is fun. This one is not uninteresting and all that shit. Maybe I'll put up Undertale 2. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll restart the series if more people care. I don't know. I breathed in too deep. Also, I talk too much. My throat is a bit dry now. This helps a little bit, but that's not the reason why I'm talking quietly. It's getting pretty late. It's, oh my god, it's 11:25 a.m. No, p.m. Sorry, a.m. I'm getting confused with that stuff because we just say 23:25. 23:25. 23 Uhr. 23:25 Uhr. That's what we say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I just counted very fast to 20. In probably 5 seconds. German poser. Come on, I managed to beat this one, so let's see. The time flies and I'm falling. Lasting every day, oh, why as we. Those crazy, noisy bees are town. Is that a motherfucking JoJo's reference? Yes, it is. I have never watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, but it sounds like a pretty good anime. And also a pretty good manga, but I'm not someone for mangas that much. I would probably like reading them, but my problem is how few content is in one manga and how much their prices are. That's why I'm not someone to buy mangas. Yes, this is good. This looks good. I wonder if we'll ever get back to that tree at the beginning. Probably sound as calm as the narrator now. I don't know if my voice is flat or something. Actually, I want to check. Am I still muted? Oh, good. I'm not muted. It was 2 days, not 2 weeks. Okay. I didn't get to keep them 2 weeks. That's sad. Yeah, those bunnies are cute. I just watch them from time to time, like a stalker. think if I fall down one more time, I think I'll stop, not because of rage, but first because of boredness, and also because I'm out of topics to talk about, and also, yeah, being quiet, and it's getting late. And also there's still another game that I want to play, but I can't do that in a stream because, yeah, I'm currently somewhere in the game. Wait, I can maybe I can talk about Uncharted 4 because I just finished that game, just like Watch Dogs 2. It actually made me rather sad to finish it because people, Naughty Dog, the makers of Uncharted, said they won't include GTA was made by Rockstar Games, not by Naughty Dog. Oh, it's just basically they're not including Nathan Drake again. I don't know which reasons. I don't know what reasons. There are no reasons in the game, but they said they won't include him again. So yeah. Yeah, that makes me kind of sad because I never played the previous Uncharted games. I only got to play Uncharted 4. I never got to play Uncharted 1, stupid John, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3. I never got to play those, and I really want to play those right now because I really enjoyed the Uncharted 4, and well, sadly those are mostly for earlier consoles, and I don't have those earlier consoles, and getting them over an emulator is illegal. Yeah, and illegal is not good. The time flies and I'm flying. I think every day, oh, as we are dancing with the way around this crazy noisy beat.
No.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll get to play Uncharted further sometime. Oh, I should probably also maybe one day play Dust and Illusion Tale because I've got the PS4 version, and well, it's a lot of fun. I love the story, I love the game. You gotta check it out. It has an awesome art style, a pretty cool gaming, and it has very unique characters, world, a deep protagonist, and everything. And I just love the game, honestly. You should check that game out. It's worth it. I think it's maybe $20. It's worth the money. I'm currently trying to get all achievements by playing through the game on hardcore mode, and then also killing 6 enemies with 1 bomb. Also, those are not the bombs that you can know from shooting games. It's more like an RPG. I'm surprised that I haven't fell down yet, but what hasn't happened yet can still come. So don't hope for it. Otherwise the stream will end, because yeah, that's what I put as my line, and yeah, that's what my deadline right now is. Actually, I want to check the chat again because now it's active, and now okay. Yeah, there's not that many people watching anymore. That's okay. Right now, I'm not really bothered by that. It's probably because I stopped talking about school and therefore I got boring. Oh, shit. Well, that was it. Okay. I'll resume another time, and that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for joining me, and bye.